Hey guys, it's Tarkin coming at you with another game of Darkest Dungeon. Man, this game's so cool. We're here on week 8, and we're about to get into it. We've got an event for more people to show up here and do our recruitment pool. We've just upgraded our stack so that we can get 6 or 4 more people. Now, we don't have any Jester at all, so we might as well get this one and see what he's like. I got 2 Vestals. 2 satyrs. We'll grab this antiquator as well, and then, is there anything that we definitely should get another backup of? I mean, we don't need to get any other doubles, right? While getting another plague doctor might be good, I don't want to just turn into a guy who only uses the plague doctor, right? So I guess we'll stick there, and I think basically everybody who's got the levels has gotten their equipment. No, not Renaud. He's like the guy at the beginning. I think he's always named that. Good for him. Alright. Level up some stuff. Vitalis, we've got a few people about to hit level 2. And then in Reynald himself. Now, we need to get him... No, Montague is praying. They're, fine now, though. They, maybe they're not done. But... somebody got sick, right? Somebody got tetanus. Was it the leper? Face bee, yes. Old face bee. We gotta treat that, and then we're gonna try to treat so these are locked in more, or they're more expensive. Well, I don't think we'll worry about that then. Alright, let's just go ahead and... he just needs to be... we probably just want to leave him here and take somebody else. Yeah, probably. Alright. We don't want to get too broke because we're going to need to buy stuff. Alright, so here we're progressing to the boss, but we need to be level 3 on average, or that's the recommended. I'm kind of worried about doing that, huh? Well, we could try it and then run away really quick if it turns out to be a super bad idea. Because, level 3, why don't we take some level 1 guys? Oh, he's afraid. Okay, well, maybe we shouldn't do it then, right? No. I don't know. The title says Ruins Questing, but maybe... I don't know. We'll, we can't do the leper thing. No, we'll just go somewhere else and we'll change the title and no one will ever know. And we'll just change the title in the description and there'll be no documentary evidence that ever shows that this is the case. Alright. Anyway, so like it says on the thing, we're gonna go to the Weald. And this apprentice thing... the drinks, so they don't need any food and they have more HP but not as much healing. That's interesting. Little I'm a vampire type of thing. Let's try this medium one, right? So if we bring him, then we can try to get him to level 3, and if he reaches up, I mean, yeah, it's fine, right? Do we want to take him? Not particularly. Let's use like a different build, right? We'll have we'll have the healer like always, and then we'll try bounty hunter. No, because we've done that before. I could just do it again, right? Bounty hunter houndmaster. That was a cool combo. I liked it. Alright, so like that many torches, 2 shovels, sure, and then that'll be enough for 2 meals plus a big meal at the camp. If we get, like, I don't remember how much we had last time, but yeah, we'll have enough food, we'll have enough stuff. Let's go.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
So he at least is like decked out in his level 2 gear, right? It's a trap. Oh no. Oh
Carelessness
no.
will find no clemency in this place.
So you have to do 90% of rooms. We can skip this room. Well, we'll need to go to one of these anyway and backtrack. So we'll skip the first room and not skip the other ones. She's real excitable, She's like, my heart'll burst. You'll be fine. Miss there. Feels not great. And the stress starts mounting up. Man gets up to 64. He doesn't have any, like...
Be gone, fiend.
I like my other builds more. They have better sustain, right? But this is still, you know, like, it's fine. They're stunned at least. I mean, it's okay. It's like a low-level thing. I'm just worried already. You know, if we have to leave, we have to leave. It's not the end of the world. We just need to be able to pay for our things. And we've got a long way before he gets so stressed out that, you know, he can't do anything. Man, and another dodge. Outrageous.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
But we're not going to go that other way on account of their obstacles.
Nature herself,
Use our shovel.
victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
And we loot the thing. More money. Couple of nice sleepy little rooms there, letting us get through without any real trouble. Barely any money. Shame. We'll go here, do the room battle, and then maybe camp there. We could camp before, but... And doing so, we might be able to... Yeah... help with the stress he's getting. But I figure, you know, we'll just let him get another trait or something. Let him stress up.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Oh, a journal page. This is from Darius the Highway 3 of 6. We've already read a couple more of these. Day 6 as we traveled from the hamlet, an eerie dread grew. We all felt it, but did our best to shrug it off. Sleep was difficult until Raven, one of my companions, passed me a bitter concoction. The most devout of Therian prayed softly for our safety. Superstitious but well-intentioned, I suppose. I am already falling to sleep. Well, I hope that was a good choice for him. And we surprise the room of the dogs. Well, you know, after all that, didn't really work. But we'll hit him there, and then, you know, we don't really have a lot of damage in this build unless we do the Mark combo, which we didn't. But hey, if we just hit him with the reed,
Press this advantage. Give
and
them
that
no
one's
quarter.
stunned, and then, you know, we'll take some and hopefully not get stressed out. He resists the bleed, nice. Oh, because I get 20% more for being level 2 than 1. You know, individual levels count for a lot in this game. Alright, so here we're going to...
Back to the pit. Continue the onslaught.
Because it's like, it's tanky, it's just, you know, it's not a flashy build. The Houndmaster, though, because what you can do is mark, and then, you know, it lowers their protection, and then it'll set it up for like bigger characters. I feel like it'd be good for that. But for smaller stuff, you know, we don't really do as well. Someone is camped here, and we check for valuables. Oh, nice. We get a journal page. Darius 4-6. We tangled with some unruly louts. Raven called them cultists. They were ferocious but clumsy. And then we get a whole bunch of money plus another shovel. Do we camp here? Maybe we try to push one more room. I mean, camping here is fine, right? We'll try to do one more room.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow.
We are down to just 2 torches, so we definitely gotta Gotta get moving or we're gonna have no torches for the end. I should have bought more torches, I guess. Oh, they surprised us and moved us around. That's not so good.
Another one falls.
Mace bash. Oh, she misses. Well, you know, it's the thought that counts.
Executed with impunity.
We'll send the hound here. We could heal, but I think we'll be okay because we're about to do.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
All right.
Seize this momentum. Push
We'll
on to
do
the
the
task's end.
great meal. That makes everybody happier. We've got plenty of HP, so. And he'll de-stress him there. And the dog will look out for us. And if we give the give speech, then that'll manage the stress for the rest of the time. But she could just pray and make all of us much tankier, and that seems good too. There's plenty of us, a little religiosity here, and then oh, you can't pep talk yourself. That's should have been obvious. Let me break him down. So I guess, you know, you can get. Do we have any single cost things? No. All right.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
A map of the area is found. Cool. You know, we are limited on torches, but we have been. The effigy imbues the hero with energy. Core adventurer. Cove adventurer. Oh, we didn't default the party order. Well, that would have been good to do. At least we did it before we got into any more. Hey, and there we go. They jump up. They were surprised even though they jumped up. Nice bash there. And her light ability does add to the torch, so that's a good way to make our way
This
in.
expedition at least promises success.
There's a trap, and I walked right onto it.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Alright, well, we don't have any antivenom, so we're just gonna carry on. Stashed heirlooms,
Handsome
nice.
For a task well performed.
I was just about to say, I think it's about time to be food again. And it was. Looks like we took too much, you know, that'll be alright. But we will, looks like we cut it a little bit close with the torches, but not too bad. Grave digging is not the healthiest of professions. And he gets scurvy. Oh, no. Negative 40 bleed resist and negative 40 move resist. Well, the bleed resist does make sense. As we know, scurvy is a disease caused by vitamin C deficiency, leading to the breakdown of mucous membranes. As we know. Yeah, we did it. There's a treasure room over there. We're going to continue because we're not going to give up before we get it, right? Yeah, we're gonna move to this room with the treasure. We've got plenty of HP. The stress isn't too high for anyone. It'll be fine. His veins are on fire. What he means is he's ready to party. She just hits with the light, and then, you know, we end up fine there. Stun in the middle.
Slowly.
Lead there, guy in the front, because they were surprised for this whole turn. So. Rabies? What? Oh, no. What? Oh. Bad accuracy, more damage. That's funny.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Oh my goodness. This guy got scurvy and rabies. Man, I've never got rabies from these things before, and then two of my characters got it back to back. Bad luck, huh? Well, the important thing is that Reynald might have gotten level 3 by the end of all this, and that's good, right? That's the important thing.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Oh, nice. Darius, Highwayman, Journal 5. Moira has been afflicted with sickness. It must have been some rotting air from a coffin she insisted on piercing with her spade. As terrible as this place is, I know I will not fall for any trap, nor crazed idiot. I wager my lucky coin on it. That's where he went wrong. The old lucky coin wager. Oh, a nice little easy battle here at the end. And it's shadowy.
Strike.
For justice, is that what he thinks we're doing here? Stuff for justice?
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Alright, and we get the things. Wonderful. Perfection. We went to almost all of the rooms, one more than we had to.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
And we get, you know, some money. Not like that much compared to what we've gotten in the past, but we got the quest reward and stuff still. And then enough stuff to maybe help out some things. Hey, and then level 3 is now a veteran. And importantly, we came out with very low stress. Doctomania, obsessed with killing. Fear of Eldritch. Not so good. Known cheat. Not allowed to gamble. Terrible. How will he ever show his face anywhere again?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
The survivalist is now unlocked. Cool. Alright, so first things first, survivalist.
At
Upgrade
home in
camping
wild
skills, okay.
places, she is a stalwart survivor. And a
So it just
strict
makes them...
instructor.
Oh, and this is where you train all of them. So you go here. I see. Alright, cool. Well, first we're going to go to the sanatorium and start training this guy's scurvy. So, like, medical ward. There we go.
Experimental
Like, we need 2
techniques
slots
and
because
tonics can
people are
overcome things a
sick. There we
sharpened
go.
sword cannot.
And then we just need to save up here so that we can get to level 3 things. The stress is basically fine. Who's at the stagecoach? Anybody cool? Another leper. I mean, getting a second leper would be fine. I quite like them. Alright, so now we have non-level 3 stuff to do in the ruins again. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so we'll bring Faceby. How will it be if we drop him Faceby in the front? We'll dismiss unless it's Dema. We don't know if he's French. He could be. And then Rock Montague and who in the back? No, the Jester. If you do that stab, you move forward all the time. If you do this one, you back up. So, like, this would be him jumping around all the time. I guess maybe that's the point. But, like, I don't know if I want to deal with the annoyance of it. We could just do classic Witch Doctor, right? But I wanted to do something else. Alright, what do they do? Antiquarians are... Oh, interesting. Unlike other blight stuff, so it would give it negative blight resist, so it would sort of like counter it. Just, yeah. Definitely seems like you want something like, if maybe her for, I don't know. We're not going to try her, though. Alright, so who for the rear, then? Arbalest person? I do love crossbow people. You know what? Why not? Why not run Brereton here? Is there a reason why not? There's no reason why not. After all, I might like them. In medium, seem... Alright, so blight skill chance for grave robber or... What else? Yeah. I'm like, how do we put a trinket onto people? Yeah, so we can, like... Can we just... I don't know how to equip trinkets. Which is too bad, because it would be nice, right? Do we drag it like so? Ah! We drag it like so. Well, that's good. Alright, he'll get healed better. And then that's good. We could do that to make him like a vampire leper. It would counteract the healing, but no, let's keep him with both on him, right? And then we can we'll make him even slower, but make the party not surprised. Good, good. All right. So who else is going? You. What do you want to have? Yeah, better stunning. Awesome. Good. Alright, the rest of these can just stick there. Cool. Look at me, I equipped a trinket. I'm learning. I mean, not really. Let's get to it. Do we want to go here or here? Well, they're both the same, except for they give different rewards. Which one do we want more? I mean, that seems good, right? -4 dodge, you just throw it on your guy on the back row and you're fine. That's too much food again, probably. It's fine. 2 shovels. I feel like the 2 shovel was a good amount of shovel. We're just going to leave all the rest of that. And maybe I should get those items, but I don't believe in them, right? We're just going to embark. We're going to get to it. We got to get out there. We've got to charge into the foe and get our random relics of various provenances. That's the only way to become stronger, right? I actually really love the gameplay loop in this, as I interpret it so far, right? I haven't played a lot of the game or anything, but I'm just having a blast. We have to get all of the room battles. We're going to go to this room battle first. And of course, you guessed it, immediate shovel.
Seems bent on preventing passage.
They're surprised. Well, imagine how I feel. We're gonna hit him with the old grape shot right up the butt, right up the gut. Bam, bam, bam. And now we try to pin them down. Bash a beautiful, beautiful stun there in the front. Good, good, good.
A blazing star is born.
And then over the top. Beautiful. But I don't know. I don't know if we're supposed to be here. Look at this guy. He's got like a medal, only it's like a wax. It looks like a purity seal from Warhammer 40k, which... Festering fear consumes the mind. Well, don't let it. Grape shot. Beyond. Old Dazzle there. The old Razzle Dazzle take us up to 100 light. Do we do another suppressing shot? If you shoot, they shoot just anywhere and then they get better range. So that's pretty cool. And they can bandage anybody and make them receive even more damage. That's nice too, you know.
Confidence
Boom.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
8 damage. Feels good. Take a crack
Continue
here.
the onslaught. Destroy them all. As victories mount,
Hellion, that's
So
right.
too
That's a
will
class.
resistance.
Well, we'll try to take one of them, one of these next ones. Adjust with my family sigil. Yes.
if
And we
only
get
treasure
some more
could staunch
stuff.
the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Alright, so we need to do 100% of room battles. What I think we're going to do is just go to this one, because we don't know if for sure what it is, right? We get an encounter. Are they surprised? They're not. They do have super high stun resist, we'll recall. That'll at least light the torch up, right? I think the other one did too. Stunned me, outrageous.
Be gone, fiend.
And even with a sick triple kill, he doesn't even get like any stress reduction. Hard knock life, right? Pack contains loot. We get, ooh, a journal page. Blackest Fates 505. I will return with Cuthbert's banner and Bolin's crossbow, so as to honor them with the proper burial. I will leave what is left of thrice damned Miser and his trinkets to the swine folk. Perhaps they will build him the memorial he rightly deserves. Nice.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright. Oh, and there's another... Well, at least it's not like... No, like there's an evil spider. No, these are just like the level ones. Yeah, we're strong now, right? We're very strong. Probably should have healed. I mean, it's fine. Of course, they're gonna resist.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Shooting the crossbow from the hip. It's very cool. It's very cool. Like we could... She already had like pretty low dodge, so why not get a little lower? 20% debuff resist is a lot, right? And this way we don't have to throw it away too. Ashes of the Departed. Okay, I'll look at it. Nothing but ashes. Moving on. Alright, so there is a room battle up that way, so we'll know we'll have to get to it. There's a trap right here. And we managed to disarm it. Feels good. And we get a couple of torches. Awesome,
The
right?
light, the promise of safety.
Awesome, awesome stuff. Get some money, we'll get out of here, we'll get more money, we'll upgrade our abilities, we'll be able to use those abilities in order to get more money and continue playing the game. I love it. It's got, like, my ideal core gameplay loop, which is a reason to keep on getting stuff.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
They dodged all of it. Outrageous.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Their formation, it's like literally spiders. He's like, their internal unit cohesion has fallen apart. I won't be able to stand up to firepower of that magnitude.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
His heart will burst. He'll be fine. He's
Another
just being
one
dramatic.
falls. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, we eat some foods. Unburned torch.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
We find an obstacle. People thought that we might not be able to succeed on account of our obstacles. And yes, I'm gonna make that reference just so many times. You'll be okay. Eventually you'll think it's as funny as I do. Some sniper shot. Maybe if she aimed. $61. It'll be all right. We're gonna camp before too long, and we'll be able to manage that stress down some. Yeah, they're really hitting her with everything, huh?
In Radiance, may we find victory. The blood
Clean the
quickens.
corpses out. A ton of
Seize
money.
this
Alright, so
momentum.
now...
Push on to the task's
Do we
end.
do it? Do we camp now? If we camp now, then we can manage her stress fine, and then... That's like half of the rooms, but if we... If we go slightly further before camping, that seems good too. Maybe, Oh, well, whoops. I think doing it now is good, because if she gets hit with one more thing, then she gets maxed. And there's a room battle coming up. I mean, what's the worst that'll happen? Maybe it'll be fine. There's a trap right here. We carefully click on it, and it becomes disarmed.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
And we'll camp in here after this battle. They are surprised, so that's good news.
Destroyed.
Nice. I'm gonna lead off with a kill to the back and a nice stun here, and then we're just gonna start popping the guy in the front. Man, that was a lot of damage. Sniper shot there, he's got like 4, and then we'll just try to hit him with the old pistolero. Oh, pulls him up there, that's fine. Can he still pistol shoot from the front? He cannot. Well, someone else will have to do it. Gets the bleed. A miss? Outrageous.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point. This expedition at least promises success.
It's locked. It's trapped. Quest complete, but we haven't even camped out yet. Alright, so apparently that's all the room battles that are here. We're going to keep on going, though, right? Because we've still got all of our supplies and all, and, like, we're going to manage the stress just fine. Yeah, we're definitely not trying to leave yet, right?
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
So he'll protect us from worry. Oh yeah, and she can't use it on herself, which I already knew. You know, it got her down some. I guess we use it just to make him awesome and accurate, yeah. It almost seems like the medium ones are easier than short ones. I mean, short ones are shorter, sure, but the medium ones, you get to use these camp abilities, which seem very strong. confession booth. The history of sin is too much to bear. Poor guy.
Masterfully
Crit for 30. Oh, that's right. He's got like all the stuff. He also gets 15% prot from being the religious one that got prayed for. Yeah, it's quite a lot stronger after all of that. Feels good. Look at me playing the game. It's so fun. Get a little bonked.
Powerful blow.
And him being the tank and then having the ability to like take more healing is just so good. We got like so much.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So much like anti-surprise stuff, which is so good too. You know, you never want to be surprised. You want to be alert. The Blackest of Fate, 2 of 5. In that same instant, we found ourselves in a place of suffocating dark, facing a creature that defies description, and whose recollection causes my quill to jump and shudder. It is merciful only fragments of our battle remain in my psyche. I see Cuthbert hacking at the quivering appendages of the monster. I recall how a piece of its flesh sloughed off, and of its own twisted accord sprang onto Boleyn, piercing her stout plate. The occultist, as if to offer himself as tribute, was torn apart by its writhing limbs. That guy does not like that occultist. He is always blaming him for everything bad that's happened. And he might be to blame. You know, it's hard to say. We brought too many torches. Altar of Light. We pray at the altar. And it gives him a buff until camp. Cool. The leper's got all sorts of stuff going on. Man, she misses a lot. It may not be her fault. I guess the ability has 90 accuracy, which, no, she just has 90 accuracy. The ability has 95 accuracy, and they just are good at dodging. You know, you can't think that you're bad at shooting just because they're good at dodging. When they, like, do a Morpheus thing and just totally get out of the way of it, that's not, you know, it's not your fault. You missed there, but we get faster. That's good.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yeah, we're bringing more and more stuff back for the party. That's good, you know. I'm sure at some point you sort of like have enough of the random currencies that you aren't excited to get it, but I'm not there yet. I'm still excited to get more stuff. An accident occurs during the experiment and he gets blighted. Alas. Better than a trap? It he says better than a trap and immediately gets trapped. Alright, we made it. Hooray.
More bones returned to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Because it's these crests that we like a lot. Because you need a bunch of them for all the stuff we want to do. Faceby gets to level 2. And Dimag gets compulsive and warns Explorer, sure. And he's still a little bit off level 2 because he's been hanging out not around us.
The shadows hide the guilty and the guilt-ridden alike.
Oh, well. This event gives Idle Highwaymans 1 level, but since he wasn't idle, he doesn't get the level. Well, that's annoying. But, you know, Faceby gets to level 2, Montague gets to level 2. She is a stressful girl, though. And we'll take the other one, I guess. We don't have to bring one of them as a healer, right? Alright, we gotta get more of these deeds as well as the crests. Got it.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
Alright, well, Faceby did great there. I like Reynolds, but, like, I like Faceby too. Alright, so let's just see where we want to go with this next one. We've got a ton of money, though, so we just need to make sure that everybody that's eligible for better armor has got it. Like, yeah, look at her, like, me being like, oh, she's not very good. She's, like, not even got upgraded stuff. Ridiculous. Oh, Danvers needs to get healed of disease still, because... Yep, there we go. So I want to get rid of that, I think. I need him good against those. It's expensive, but, you know, we'll do it. Alright, anything else we need to do with our money before we go? I don't think so, right? I think... Oh no, there's all the combat abilities of all of our characters, that's right. Oh no, this is what we need. You can like heal a little bit, torch a little bit, and de-stress somebody in case something else is going on. Well, go ahead and get that. But anyway, who are we taking with us this time? It's this guy. So is there an ability here we would want? Because we don't really need revenge, right? We could drop revenge and get Hugh, which will at least let us hit the two guys in the front for a little bit of AoE. Yeah, we'll do that. Come on, face B. So we don't care about this tracking shot one. What do we care about? Could Duelist advance? That seems fine, right? Because that would give him an opportunity. That would give him an opportunity to move forward if he gets put out of position, and that's worth doing. Alright, so face B, we will drop... No, not Purge. Drop Revenge to grab Hugh. Drop Blind Fire for Bola. So we run the three of them. Who's the fourth? So we don't have another healer, right? Both of our healers are busy. We could get like another healer. Do we have to have a healer? We could run with Fonrenu there, right? Yeah, why not? And he already has all of his abilities because when he transforms, he gets access to the other ones, probably. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so now... Oh, we get the quest for the boss. Kill one Necromancer Apprentice. Well, I guess we could try. No, our healers are gone, right? You can just do this one, wait for them to come out, and then try to do it. Oh, we've got a boss fight here too. Very rare focus ring. I bet she's even harder to beat than they are. I'm afraid of the boss fight. I mean, we could try to do it. It says you could be level 1.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Could heal party 1 to 3, but I think I like this judgment ability more, right? Heal self a little bit, bash them. It doesn't stun like that one does, but you know, maybe we'll try it. Alright, I guess we'll try to kill the Necromancer Apprentice. We'll just bring a level 0 Vestal in here with this party and try to do it. I mean, why not, right? Should just be that much, right? Alright, let's get to it.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
Who indeed?
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
So we're gonna assume that going off of the script is not important for what we need to do, because we're trying to get to the boss, and hopefully that won't be dumb. It says we can do it at level 1. We've even got a couple of people that are at level 2. Oh, Hand of Light, that's in the front. I'm like, this is alright. I love a little bit of damage go to the Seth Hill. What a nice ability to get. Here is bleeding. Yes, I believe you.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Hit me with a rend. Facebe's like, raw. He's very brave, Facebe is.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
with a wonderful grape shot miss, and now of course we're just gonna bolo the front, knock him back a little bit. Anything to mess with them, do a little bit of AoE damage. We're gonna hit him with the Hue. Very nice ability. Of course, he's level 2, so he's got his level 2 swords and stuff. She's getting beat down. Fortunately, Judgment will allow us to get a little judgy and get a crit hill. Very nice indeed. Oh, 40G. Say Leper's probably your favorite. I am quite inclined to like them. Like, as far as the tanky class goes, I mean, Crusader's fine, but Leper with the self-heal, with the de-stress, Hue plus Bash, like, I love having them in the front, right? Like, they're very bold and brave, and I love that about them.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Crit heal for 18. I mean, that's just so good. It's just so good. Getting crit for 11. That's bad. Intimidates everybody. Not me, though. Not the only person with too much stress, so that's alright.
Executed with
Gorgeous.
impunity. This expedition at least promises success.
What we're hoping is just to dodge any nasty effects. Also, the narrator is wonderful. Oh no, she gets hit for 100. Masagrossa's resolve is tested. She flips out and becomes
Those who covet
masochistic.
Injury. Find it in no short supply. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Intense stuff.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
It's a trap. Oh no. He gets hit for 11. Wow. It'd be alright. Secret rooms. Fabulous wealth and riches for those with a key. There's a secret room. Where? So we go back through this way, and then we'll find the secret room here. Alright, there we go. Cool. A locked compartment. The secret compartment contains your treasures.
Waiting to be spent.
25% prot and 20% stress. That's still like a huge amount of protection. 30% healing skills. 20% stress. Pretty good. Because getting like 25% more tankiness, that just seems fine. And his stress is somewhat manageable. Fortune smirks at the least. Alright, so here we could camp now and try to manage her stress, but remember from last time that she's like the good stress person, so we're not actually going to be able to help her out that much. She's already freaked out the once anyway, so hopefully she won't like have a heart attack about it. But we find the hidden room. As long as we get out of here alive, that'll make it all worth it. No, I should stop talking like that. We're not going to confess our sins. He actually gets really upset about it. Journal entry. I traveled journey 104. Sebastian's watch was his last. We were jolted during our evening's repast. The best we could make in these murky halls of our once great house from the roar and flash of black powder. We dropped our bowls and hurried to him. All we could find was a spent pistol and a trail of blood leading into a maze of shadows. We press on. Oh no! I saw the trap right when I walked onto it.
Mechanical hazards.
Ow!
Possessed by evil intent.
Stung. Alright, do we camp like here? No, we want to get a little further. There's a trap right here.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly
And I'm pretty sure we're gonna eat like really soon. Another journal. Blood-soaked pages torn from your journal, 1 of 6. These dark caves drip with an overabundance of humidity, beyond my threshold of comfort. I nearly broke my ankle on the rocks made slick with some ubiquitous slime. The pools stir and slosh with no visible cause, and the shadows beyond torchlight seem to grow and shrink of their own accord. Sounds like a place you don't want to be, man. Sure, and it does.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Miss grape shot 2. Feels bad. Man, I really need to start hitting them.
Begone, fiend!
Yikes. So we bandage ourselves, which will make us get more healed, and then she'll heal us next time, and the grape shot won't miss? Either that or we'll die. Could just die. No, she'll be fine. Look. She feels better already. She's gonna die.
Back to the pit. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
And camp right now and try to save her.
It's a goal without hope.
She gets stressed out by it. Avoid all of that. And then they all get stressed. I thought that was supposed to help us. It turns out they just got stressed by waiting. Like, I have no idea what was going on there. I thought she'd feel better. Anyway, we end up like not any better off. And man, she's still practically dead. What happened? I honestly thought that we would have healed. Did we forget to eat? Did I say not to eat? I don't know. Man, that's rough. I can't believe she came out of there with 3. I thought we should have, like, healed a lot more than that. That is terrible. We're probably just gonna have to leave, huh? Like, we can't go to a boss fight if she has 3 HP. Could feed her all of the food. We can feed her 4 of the food. We can't feed her all of the food because we can't starve, maybe. Man, that is so awful. Feels bad. No idea what's going on.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yeah, 'cause she's at 150 now. $149.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
The armor protects us with a nightly aura. Well, that's good. little heal, not much of one. Miss on the hue, feels terrible.
Another one falls.
And we get a disease, I think. And stunned.
Inspiration and improvement.
-4 speed. Pretty bad. Not the end of the world. Pretty bad, though. Pretty bad.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And he gets poisoned because he's very smart.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I think if we go forward with this, we're all gonna die. But maybe not. I don't know. I haven't fought a boss before. It just seems like we're way too hurt to be able to do it.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
And he gets a deadly disease of bad humors, -20 max HP. And also, he's not very funny anymore. Alright, so we can... eat the food, go here, and now it's time for
Fierce, terrible.
the Necromancer Apprentice. So they create a dude up there, but if we bola them, well, something works. We're gonna hit this guy. We don't want to get him. We don't want too many people on the battlefield, right? And we'll give him this -20 dodge for 4 rounds. That's good, right? Right. He's got no dodge. We missed anyway. Feels bad. He hits us with a big stressor on everybody. Like, maybe we just need to come across the trop and try to get him. But I mean, if we don't deal with the ads, right, like, are they going to add up over time? Maybe. But we push him out in front, so that's excellent. And he drops that on us again. Okay, so he keeps on necromancing all the time, so if we can't keep them down, then... oof. I guess we can try to burn him down from far away, because now he's down to 29, but I'm seeing him like, okay. He keeps on getting new spawns up there, but I guess we could theoretically try to burn him here, right? Because, yeah, because we've got the sniper shots and the pistoleros, and then Leper can tank the damage here and try to keep him down, hit him with a Hue here. Yeah, you know, just try to keep him moving. Keep the illumination on, keep him with that negative 20 dodge. Negative 40 dodge? Oh, it stacks. Like, he's so close to being dead, but then we still have to deal with the others, but...
With no living sinew to actuate them, will these walking
boom,
bones
crit,
finally fail?
light take you. He gets popped. Oh, and that actually eliminates them. Alright, wonderful.
Be wary.
We get the move
Triumphant
amulet,
precipitates a dizzying
which gives
fall.
you move resist but lower debuffs, and then stun skill chance and lower speed. Yeah. Awesome. Amazing. Good, even. We win! First boss. First boss fight ever, and we win. If we continue adventuring, is there anything to find in here? No. Alright, we win! And we get the achievement for completing 10 quests and the first evil to fall. Alright, yeah. We get barely any heirlooms from it, right? Compared to, like, a different place where we might have gotten a lot more. But we get this Man-at-Arms shield. I don't know if I've seen a Man-at-Arms yet. But it makes them very good if they're in the 4th position. Good for them. And we end up with 3 poisoned people. And now he's become a deviant rather than a bad gambler. But he's not allowed, he's a nymphomania, but he's not allowed to go there anymore. And ennui gives him less virtue chance. He's stressed against the beast. Alright, yeah. Seems alright. We get a couple of levels. Amazing. And in all other ways, very good.
No better place for those in search of rarity.
The Antique Roadshow is here. We'll have to take one eventually. I just don't feel like doing it right now. There's a lot of... Alright, so... Now she's lost faith, so she won't pray or fluctuate for special relief. Montague gets there. We... level up with a bunch of people. Good, good, good. Alright, but we will need to send some people for the old stress relief. There, and then Facebee's getting cured, I thought? No, he's not at the medical ward. Should have done. Oh, it's because his was just like a virtue chance, which I didn't think was that too bad. Alright, so we'll put him in there, though. They've got those going on. Alright. We need a whole ton of deeds. Those are the ones we don't have, like, any of these. So we just need to go on a quest where they give us deeds. That's gonna be what we do. If we get this would be a short one, and then we'll get this buckle, which would be good for the highwaymen in general. I mean, yeah, we could do a little thing here. Alright, so who do we take? Oh, wait, no, we didn't even see who's at the stagecoach. Or is it she charming? Dive Begulin, or Dive Begulin, Bijoulan. Dive Bijoulan. I'm not sure if she's French. Anyway, we've got access to our healers again, so we don't need to bring any of them, because we can just take... What do we take? We've got 2 good tanks, so we could take Reynaud again, just because, you know... Oh no, he doesn't want to go because it's too easy. Got it. He's too good to go to a level 1 place now. I understand. Grave robber, and then so I'd done like bounty hunter, dog guy, because they had like the mark. Have I tried like a jester team? I haven't even run a jester one time. I looked at his moves and it said move forward and backward, and I was like, that'll be really annoying. I don't want to do it. But no, I've never even used one.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
He gets infected. No idea what it does to him. Maybe he resisted the disease or something. Swine wretches get surprised, so that's good at least. J'accuse. Not very well.
Decimated.
Some gross pigs with internal skulls and external skulls, just having a party. You know, just doing their thing.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Some nice meat hooks on the wall. You never know when you'll need some. Stack of literary treasures. He reads that unsettling passage. Nobody likes that, right? Oh yeah, torches. Occult scrawlings on what looked like 10 human hearts. Scary stuff. A box. It's empty. Alas. Anything could have been in it, though. Could have been a box. They've got their armor on. Alright, that one's toast.
Death by inches.
He hasn't gone yet, so we go for the stun, and we get it. Feels good.
Be gone, fiend.
Hey, Anthony. You said you made Vox Machina team and it was pretty decent. I don't know what that means, but I'm glad. I mean, I know it means, like, the voice of the machine, but I don't know what that entails.
Another one falls.
I don't speak Latin, I just know words.
Remind yourself.
I think
that
probably everybody knows
overconfidence
Vox
is
Machina,
slow
though.
and
I mean,
insidious killer.
you don't gotta know a lot of Latin to know a little bit. I don't know any Latin, I just know words. I know English, but none of the other ones. Alright, so Carrion Eater. Swine Drummer. There we go. We get a 3 damage bleed stuck on him. He's got 4 damage there, so he dies in 2 turns regardless. J'accuse! I don't speak French, but Renault does. This is Vitalis. Or Vitali, as his friends call him. And he resists both of the lights. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Over and over again, we resist the blights. That's that 40%, that 30% base plus resolve. Good stuff. I mean, actually, it's awesome, right? You know, you can't beat that. Three poison resists in a row. Good stuff. Now if we end up with one more Caltrop, he just dies to the bleed, and that's ideal, right? Yeah.
Their formation is broken.
Top of you saying, am I experienced in the game?
Offensive.
No, I played very briefly like 10 years ago, but my laptop couldn't handle it and it overheated. So I just played, really, I would say for the first time yesterday properly. I beat my first boss today, just a bit ago. I haven't had like a total party wipe ever, you know. Just a few hours into the game, but definitely having a really good time with it. Because I wanted to play it back when it came out, and I got it, you know, like I actually was quite interested in it, but my machine betrayed me, so... And then, you know, whenever I got a better computer, I just, you know, sometimes you forget the things you wanted to do, right? But one of my buddies at work, he was talking to me, he's like, you know, you should play that game, and I'm like, you know, I used to want to play that, why don't I do it again? And, you know, it's just been awesome.
The light, the promise of safety.
A totally clean battle. We come out
This expedition at
in
least
better form than we had
promises
before. A
success.
sacrificial stone? Well, that's not so good. Do we sacrifice a dog treat on it? The item had no effect. Well, the dog's going to be upset. Oh. He gets rid of a bad quirk. Oh, well, that's cool. He fixed his torn rotator cuff by going on this weird, looks like a pillory type of thing. Which boss did I beat? The Necromancer one. Amber trinkets the first place to help a lot. I got a couple of really nice trinkets earlier. There was like a secret room in the Necromancer thing. There were a couple of good ones. But then just my leper who's off getting healed for whatever, from whatever thing. He got some disease or whatnot. But he got one that like gave him more healing, and it's already like pretty good. Oh no, I walked right into it.
Mechanical hazards.
Oh, it barely
Possessed
hurt.
by evil intent.
Alright, Swine Chopper, 15 prot and 21 HP. We got Vomit, we got the drummer in the back. Well, you know what that means. Let's just... He's marked in the back, but that's fine, right? Who cares, right? Because that guy, oh, well, I was like, I thought we might be able to just come over the top once he was marked and pop him. Well, you know, it was close. And now they're both very close to being down, which is not the same at all as being down, but... This will either kill him or, yep, good enough. Probably should have went for the other one since he would have had higher speed. The ones in the back have the high speed. Always attack the bad guys first? Yeah, but I couldn't efficiently do it. My party isn't good at that, right? And I figured if we could get the big guy at the front, then... Because otherwise, right, we do this. Oh, well, you know, a crit with a bleed sort of belies my strategy, such as it was. Because now, you know, he's just going to die to the bleed. This will stun him. Well, hopefully, yes, it does stun him. And then...
Annihilated.
Stun there, and then we come in with the hound here, and the bleed pops him there right now. Clean, graceful, and elegant. There's just, we don't have a key, so we're going to try to open it. It's trapped. But we can fix it with a bandage. Amazing. Never used a bandage in my life. Alright, so 90% of rooms. We'll go the trapped way first. That way maybe I'll remember that it's there. Gently click on it. Hooray! It works. Ooh. A rack of blades. A rack of dulled, rusty knives. They're covered in fresh blood. Let's inspect the rack. Extra supplies are found. Well, that's good news.
Gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Boss fights are always the first to start and upgrade your stagecoach to get more fighters. And trade heirlooms for other items at the hamlet. Yeah, see, the Houndmaster, I thought he was cool, because the Hound's Rush can go anywhere. Got a little bleed, good against Beast, extra damage against Mark. You do the Mark at the beginning, drops Prod off by 20 and marks him. You could give, like, the buff or the lick wounds for self-heal, but, like, I just had those because I was like, you know, that's fine, whatever. But the Hound's Harry, I think we'd probably grab that, because that hits all of them. With thing, that would be a cool one. But with the Bounty Hunter, because the Houndmaster, usually you get to go fast. So then you mark them, and then you get to collect bounty, you know, and so... And I guess you could also mark there if you... so they synergize well with each other, I guess, in my opinion. Although my opinion is worth nothing, given that I don't know anything about this game.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require
We're going to be
only
eating
the strength
food
to follow
soon, probably. We should still have a
Such blockages
shovel.
are unsurprising.
Oh, yeah.
These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
There's the food. I knew it felt like about enough time. This is just a short one, so there's no camping. Quest complete. Well, we're going to keep on walking, right? Because we're already here, so maybe we'll get something cool. When you got plenty of supplies still, you know, why would you want to leave before you go to the final room and see if there's any treats? Alright, we made it.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
Oh, we went... No, we did the wrong quest. I specifically needed deeds, and we went to a place where we didn't get them. Feels bad. She gets vertigo. That's not so good.
In time,
Feels bad.
you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Faceby the noble leper. What a great name. Faceby the face tanker. And Danvers and Carteret. I assume he's French. Alright, good stuff. Montague needs healed. No, not stress relief. Sanitarium. Alright, and that's everybody. No. Faceby? Faceby, what are you doing? He's still praying? How long has he got to pray for? Jeez. What's that in the bottom left of the screen? The Butcher's Circus. It's a DLC I don't have. Leper only, 15% damage in position 1. I mean, pretty good. We are using the very rare plus 25 protection, plus 20% stress thing. I think it's pretty dang good. I think it's pretty dang good indeed. Because the stress on a leper, you care less about it, right? Because with Solemnity that you're constantly using through it, I feel like it's fine. Alright, she's got the old Affliction. Wait, no, that's not how to get rid of it. Have you tried going to gambling? Yeah, we need... Oh, at least here we can get... more skills. Well, we need more deeds, though. I just forgot to go and get more deeds. Yeah, we need 20 deeds there to get the next rank and weapon upgrades, which feels bad. 25 defense is bad? Huh. It sounds good to me. Abstractly, tankiness on my tank feels like I would want it. Alright, we need deeds. Where do we get deeds? That's like a boss fight. I'm scared of that. Alright, we get deeds by... doing this one. I mean, it's just 3, but at least it's something. If we went here, we would just die, I guess. That's where the darkest dungeon is. And that was like a pretty clean thing. We don't even really need a healer for this, right? Not really. Not for what we're doing here. It's like we need to get to level 3. When we do, we can't bring him anymore. Who's here? We haven't used an occultist or a hellion at all, right? So maybe we tell Harriet that she can leave. Harriet, sweet Harriet. Yeah, we didn't buy any stuff with her, that's alright.
Another soul battered and broken.
And we can get
Cast
the occultist
aside
dude
like
and
a
the
spent
hellion and
torch.
see what they're like. Occultist can go for a lot. Yeah, I looked at the thing and it was like it makes you bleed. Yeah, you heal between 0 and 13, and then you make them bleed afterward, which is interesting. But I guess if you were like a I don't bleed very much type of person. Carteret? I already have a person named Carteret. Like, how... Oh, never mind. I just did. No, I do. This is Carteret the Hellion, and they're different than Carteret the Houndmaster. It's going to be difficult to tell them apart. We're going to have to rename her. You know, we're just going to call her Karlak for short. She looks like a barbarian character. She's got the hair thing. She looks like a Karlak to me. Never met one of those before, ever. Alright, so we're just gonna go here and, Red exit, bottom of screen, and Hamlet lets you trade. Ah, here. The 2 arrow thing, yes. So I could be like, here, we swap that out for, you know, whatever. But you can only do some of them into deeds. I see. It's too much, my head swims. You and me both, Dumas. You and me both. Alright, so we'll just bring him in there. Believes is possessed by demons? Huh. She's got an ability to cure blight and bleed, heal HP, and buff for damage and accuracy. So that actually seems kind of nice, right? You got the 1-2 punch. You got your occultist healer, and then if she gets hurt, you're fine. Is that we don't want to go there? That's where the Weisentag is. We want to go here where we can get deeds without dying. We could try the hag, but these people are like a bunch of level zeros, right? And I've never really used them. So we're just gonna be a little bit more discreet, a little bit less valorous. Might as well take the Houndmaster and stuff, right? Yeah, might as well.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Already been looted. Walk directly into a trap, which she dodges. Sweet. Probably could have put some items on before we went, but look at me being too inattentive. Alright, so we gotta do 90% of rooms, which means we're gonna have to backtrack, I think. 90% when the number is 8 is a very obnoxious place to be. I live in like mortifying feelings that I'm gonna miss the mute button and just like sneeze super loud. 7 rooms. Does the one you start in not count as a room? That makes sense.
A fortune.
1,000? It is a fortune waiting to be spent. What? Oh no. We'll just guard dog here. Oh no, it won't even help us. We'll mark that one in particular. But she's in the back now. Oh, that's right. The breakthrough ability that she has lets her hit everybody and charge forward, but she goes forward 1. So it'll be okay for a bit. Better to place everybody weird. But, you know, it does hit the 3 in the front there, so that's pretty nice.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And he just, like, speaks some Eldritch stuff to him. That's good. You know, everybody likes a little bit of Eldritch stuff.
Another one falls. Executed with impunity.
Ruby, very nice. No, default party order. There we go. Whoops. We pray at the little altar thing. The default party order? Oh yeah, yeah. Isn't it cool? Alright, so here, if we throw a caltrop on them, because we just want to bash them, because Tempting Goblet is super annoying, right? Right. Oh, the bleed didn't work. Well, then we'll send the hound at them. Hey, there's our 10 damage. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. She resists the bleed, and, you know, it's just having a great time. Skeletons can't get bleed. You know, that makes it... They can get blighted, right? And that's why I was confused, because one of my builds, it was like... I think it was Crusader in the front, then Leper, and then we used Abomination and Witch Doctor, because I didn't have a healer with me. Bleed characters aren't that good in the ruins, so that makes sense. And I happen to have, what, 3 bleed characters with me? Because she's a bleed character, and he's a bleed character, and the dog also is a secondary bleed character, I think. The madman can bleed, at least. At least there's that. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
For justice, indeed. Always on our mind is the justice.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
It's locked. Oh no. Open it anyway. It's trapped. He bleeds. He'll get over it.
Be gone, fiend.
They quarrel away. The quarrel is, of course, the name of the crossbow bolt. It's not just an argument, although a quarrel coming through the air can sound like a real good argument when you're on the other end of it. Like, okay, no, 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 you got it. You win. That's a good point. We heal him for 13, and he resists the bleed. Gotta love it. We throw a flashbang, pull him forward, get him stunned, buy us a little bit of time to bleed there, and then we... Like, it's just 6. I mean, it's worth it, right? Yeah, of course it's worth it.
Destroyed.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Knowledge forever changes her. She becomes a warrior of light. 10% damage if torch above 75. Well, that's good. Well, I try to have it above 75 anyway. Because I'm a big ol' fraidy cat.
Back to the pit. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
He hugs his dog a little bit and they both feel a lot better. Very realistic. Crit heal for 18.
The limbs
And
obey.
resist the bleed. Beautiful. You know, with the 0 to 13 range, whenever you're getting max hits out of it, it feels real nice.
Success so clearly in view.
Trapped.
Or is it merely a trick
And we
of
resist.
the
We keep
light?
resisting everything, which is good, you know. And now we just gotta traipse on back in. I guess you should probably be able to get into fights along the way, I imagine. Hold up. Why? Don't tell me to hold up, Houndmaster. Your dog's alright. He's not hungry, we just ate. We'll expect to eat, actually, with the party pretty soon, even though we ate not too long ago, because there's been a lot of backtracking. I don't actually know how it works, but I just expect to. 100 gold, not very much, that's okay. At least we'll get trapped.
Watch your step. A powerful blow.
We didn't need to pull him to the front for that, but hey, it worked.
Decimated.
25. Brutal stuff. Adrenaline rush, cured this stuff. Good, good, good.
Obliterated.
Nice.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Decent amount of money.
Even the cold stone seems
Our good
bent on
old
preventing
shovel coming in
passage.
handy. It's like you buy one shovel. Here is absolved of a sin. And now he's not a ruins phobe anymore. Well, that was hardly the worst thing about him. Hey, we did it. I figure we might as well go, right? We're already here. She's sort of close to capping at 100, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. And maybe it'll make her stronger, right? That happens sometimes. And anyway, we're already here. And if we get, like, some nice deeds or something, that'll make me look smart. It's trapped. It's not smart. She bleeds. Doesn't make her stress, though, so that's good. We get heirlooms.
Glittering gold, trinkets
good.
and baubles, paid for in blood.
Alright, wonderful. Well, we don't really get much from it, but hey. Some more random
The
trinket
great ruins
things
belong
always
to
feels
us,
good.
and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
9 grand, get our deeds, you know, gotta have them. Gets the rabies. We'll have to. Man, Danvers is always getting the rabies.
You answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Oh no. Oh, that's how it works. Mr. Gross is on a hot streak, refuses to leave the gambling hall. So they've recovered their thing, but they're like, no, I'm having a party. I'm not gonna leave. And Montague gets the move resist. Alright, yeah, so that's all working out. Wonderful stuff. There's like a blonde. Ooh, man-at-arms. That's the kind we didn't have. Ideally, we would be able to have, you know, more people in our thing, but like, so. Who do we. I mean, we don't really feel like taking a jester at the moment, so we'll just get rid of him.
This one has become vestigial, useless. The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Alright, so normal attack. Makes him go forward. It's got knockback and stun. Dodge and speed. Debuff to all the enemies. Protection buff. Riposte. Accuracy and crit. Bolster for negative stress and dodge. I mean, this seems like, I mean, maybe they could be cool. Doesn't like scratch my itch though. I like the Crusader. I like the Leper. I like to see a self-heal in my tank. That's what makes me happy. Anyway, but at least we got one. We'll run one eventually and see if they're good. First, diseases got to cure his ennui. An old Danvers or Danver goes in there and he feels better already. That's good. She wants to drink and be merry. And she will do it. Does anybody else have way too much? Alright, and then that should deal with the stress problems there. Yeah, Montague doesn't need Handelight. Of course she doesn't. She needs better Dazzling Light. Yeah, I like Judgment. That was a good one. A little bit of damage, a little bit of self-heal. What's not to like there, right? Like maybe Abyssal Artillery and not Stab? Because the Stab was like fine, but... kind of like the idea of them being good at something. But speaking of good at something, it's time to upgrade some people's armor, right? And weapons. Who's yours? No, he's not level 1 yet. You've already got yours. Yours. There we go. Okay, so there's another boss here. You get up, and then like you can get to another one, which is a medium apprentice one. Jester Tambourine. But we probably like won't do it and then go somewhere else. Like that one, maybe? I guess there's a couple of bosses we've got now. I mean, we could try this. Not right now. I think there's probably... Oh yeah, it's 1:35 in the morning. Yeah, it's definitely about time to wind down. That's an understatement. But... yeah, so we couldn't even take our level 3 guys to fight the level 1 bosses. So we gotta go in there before anybody else levels up. Well, we'll figure it out. It's so annoying that right when you you level up your people, it's like, oh, by the way, they won't go and fight. You can't just, like, get too strong. This game steals time. Indeed. Indeed. Man, what a blast I've been having, though. Wonderful stuff. I've got other games that I've been playing recently that I definitely am going to be wanting to play tomorrow and stuff, but yeah, I'll probably be playing this, too. It's captivated my imagination. That's often how gaming goes for me, you know? Like, I'll play something all the time, and then just, like, one day I'll be sitting there looking at it and be like, what am I doing here? And then I'll find something else to do. And this might be this for a little while, so... I've just been having a great time, and glad to share it with some of you guys. Thanks for your inputs and your advice, and... you know, a little bit of tips and tricks go a super long way in a game like this, right? So, later 4KT, later Anthony, later Toppa, later Handsome QJ, and, yep, I'm going to bed, and, I will perhaps see you later on. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't have work. So I'll be around throughout the day playing probably this and maybe some other stuff, and perhaps I'll see you there. Good night, everybody.